Welcome to another episode
of Super Boys.
I'm Jan.
I'm Jet.
Rich.
We're drinking on the job.
Yo.
So anyway, today what do we gotta do? I totally
We're
forgot.
gonna talk about the trailers at DC Fandome.
Oh yeah,
the DC
yeah.
event last weekend. They dropped a bunch of trailers and
I saw that.
Yeah.
Which one we want to talk about first?
Black Adam.
What about
alphabetical order. I like that.
Black Adam?
What'd you think?
Well, Batman will go first. But
Yeah, I was saying. We don't go Black Adam.
yeah, ABCs.
Yeah.
Ricardo, what'd you think of the Black Adam teaser?
Okay, so the funny thing is that I didn't really care too much about the teaser, but I did like the fact that there's a very clear emphasis on it being a very Black Adam film.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's not hero centric. It's probably not gonna be super cheesy. It's probably be more on the serious side.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that when I saw the trailer that made me curious is about what timeline is it, because obviously Hawkman, his character transcends timelines because he constantly dies and gets reincarnated over and over again. Black Adam, he's lived through plenty of time periods.
He's like thousands of years old.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And then I don't know what the hero stuff they have in there. I think there's another one. And Dr. Fate, him too. He transcends time.
Right.
So it could be in any time period that the movie takes place in. So I'm very curious about that because
I wonder if it's like throughout time.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be
That'd be
surprised
cool.
if
Okay.
they pop up in like the season. I mean the final ending battle of like fucking Shazam. They end up in the background somehow and then go back out or something like that. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool. Jen, what'd you think?
I thought he melted that dude. Pretty good.
That's pretty
As far as melting goes,
Great
top-notch.
melting
Pretty up
physics.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited, especially if it's like it's the same universe as the freaking you were talking about, right? The other guy, the opposite of Black Adam.
Shazam.
Five kids making one guy.
Oh,
But it's just one kid.
Shazam, yeah, sorry, yeah.
It's
What do you mean? I thought it was five kids going.
now they're their own Marvel people.
Yeah.
Like Miss Marvel, like
Yeah.
they Shazam themselves separately, and it's not 5 in 1. It's just Billy.
Was it used? Did
So
he
no,
used to be
they,
five?
Yeah, I
they
think so.
did. They did have 5 to 1. So full disclosure,
It's like
I know
reverse
I
Captain
don't know what I'm
Planet.
talking about, but yes,
Yeah.
it is like what now it's reverse Captain Planet.
Reverse Captain Planet. That sounds so dirty.
Because Captain
Clean.
Yeah, right. So again, Captain Planet is the 5 rings, the 5 colors, powers. Bring him.
Mhm.
Now Shazam was like that at some point. I'm 100% certain that exact thing did happen, but now
I think
it's the opposite.
a new 52 animated movie. It was like 5 kids into
It was, but New 52 is weird because they definitely just like rebooted like everything.
Yeah.
But a lot of our heroes are based off the New 52 storyline.
Right.
which
Yeah.
is, like kind of like I don't know. I guess it's cool, but New 52 was my favorite.
So this is all the same universe, right? So did they like determine that it was just Superman?
It's the same multiverse.
Same multiverse.
Well,
so it could be different Superman.
Yeah.
Like, how you not gonna have the Rock
Well, they
fight? You know,
what they have rumors of. Remember that rumors of a Black Superman coming out,
Yeah.
and that's the next movie on the block to be kind of like get the engine going. So I mean I don't know. But with the whole Flashpoint thing going on, which I think is phenomenal too, having Flash's first film be Flashpoint,
Yeah.
which is like
They
insane,
also
right?
needed
story.
They also
Yeah.
needed to soft reboot / hard reboot the whole thing to make it
Yeah.
cohesive.
the New 52, the cinematic universe.
No, but then it's like what they did was like his first feature film, his first solo film,
Right,
is destroying
Flashpoint,
everything.
yeah.
Flashpoint. Like,
I mean,
for-
yeah,
for-
why not?
for-
Let's just dive into it, you know.
Which is cool. Which
Yeah.
is cool. Which I do respect
Right,
because
right.
I kind of would have been tight if it was like him versus like freaking Captain Boomerang, for, like 2.5 hours. It's kind of like
You saw like a non-speedster, like
yeah,
an
or like
speedster,
the ice guy,
time.
whatever. The guy,
Captain Cole,
Captain, yeah, man.
It's cold.
Wentworth Miller.
It's like Mr. Freeze. Like,
Barry is really freaking fast. How the heck can he get caught with like a freeze gun?
A normal dude who
Makes
pulls
it
the trigger.
slow,
Yeah,
right?
it makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? I feel like no other non-speedster villains don't make sense at all.
It doesn't. And the thing is that like it sucks having so many speedster buildings because it's like the same thing over and over
Yeah,
again.
but,
at the
but,
same
but it's
time-
something I want to see.
Yeah,
You know?
you
And-
can't not fight a speedster with a not speedster. You gotta,
Right.
Isn't that what they did with the Flash show?
Yeah,
I stopped
there hasn't been a
watching Flash
speedster
in,
villain
the
in
third-
so long. Speedster Big Bad in so long. I'm gonna leave
Change
it
topic. Next trailer.
I guess that's a good segue into the Flash trailer, right?
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's my bad.
I thought you were talking when you told me about the Flash show. I thought you were talking about the TV show Flash, and I was like,
Oh,
I
no,
watched
no.
like 5 seasons.
I think there was a trailer, but
Dude, how old did Grant Gustin look though? He's aging. I'm like, wow, like
yeah,
He's
I think he's
actually
also
like a
gaining
normal
some
human,
weight.
you know what I
He's
mean?
gaining some weight, and
yeah.
I think he's trying to gain weight.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
good
you
for
mentioned
him.
it.
Maybe he took another role where he has to beef up a little bit.
Well, good for him. 'Cause
He's a dad now, so maybe.
That's true. He got that dash strength. That strength ain't no joke. You know what I mean?
That's what I hear.
He don't be running no more, bro. He be walking to the
Stay, Barry. Oh, so the Flash trailer, it was super short. I mean, it showed like what we already knew, like how Supergirl's in it, and they like get Michael Keaton on board, and just time traveling. But what's interesting is there was another Ezra Miller Flash in the back with long hair. And he spray painted his Flash costume, and it was an old Michael Keaton Batman costume, which is really cool.
So the Michael Keaton Batman costume was that dude's Flash's costume?
One of them,
but it was
one of the costumes and one of Ezra's.
Yeah. Which is absolutely insane.
But I feel like that could be like a call out to Red Death.
Oh, you think so?
Because it's a straight up painted red Batman costume with a lightning bolt on the bat symbol.
Which is fire.
But he could also be Reverse Flash, that second
See,
Ezra.
I wasn't really sure what they were trying to tease. Trying to tease reverse or a different Flash archetype period. Like I'm not.
Why would you need another Barry unless it's going to be a big deal?
The thing is that like, he very clearly, this is very clearly Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Barry very clearly went to a different Barry's timeline. He went back in the past.
Yeah.
He broke something. He's somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know if that long-haired bird did the same mistake that he did, or he's actually invaded his timeline. Because if he did the same thing that he did, that means that there is a third Barry, and that's the villain.
Was it the third? Oh, was it there three Barrys?
One of them died. No, Supergirl's in the background.
Supergirl.
But she had the same haircut as he did.
Yeah. I thought it was three. I thought it was like
younger Ezra,
really younger Ezra.
Like, where did Supergirl come from? Like, and why is she in that future?
Right.
Which Supergirl is that from?
She's new. She's new.
Okay, so she's on the CW.
No. She's
like,
in the DC movie cinematic universe. But what's interesting is she has.
Oh, she was casted. Oh, I thought she had a
In
movie.
a role. No. And what's interesting is that she has Henry Cavill's suit, like the design.
Oh, like the scales one
in the same Kryptonian language. But it's a super.
Isn't that insane? That like, and then I guess to bring it back really quickly, how can you have a film with Dwayne Johnson and not have him fight Henry Cavill like you?
I feel like it's crazy they haven't seen Henry Cavill in like forever,
right?
As Superman,
right? Like, dude, I better see
like 8 years.
I better see a
but we're getting
scene where they just show Snyder cut snippets everywhere,
or even like Ben Affleck's supposed to be in it. I hope like straight up the Justice League are in it. You know, like Aquaman and Wonder Woman and Henry Cavill,
which would be absolutely insane.
And they're just like holding that off for like a big surprise because like they already gave us Michael Keaton.
So you know what's crazy too? Because like in the Snyder cut, I mean obviously spoiler alerts, which been out for like a year already. Flash already understood that he can go back in time, and he can do this, right? So it's like I wonder if him experimenting with time is what brings him to be our Flashpoint Flash. You know what I mean? And that kind of ties into Snyder cut a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, totally. But like. Man, I just hope Snyder Cut's canon, but I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen after Flashpoint?
I mean, like the only thing that's definitive is that after this, we'll know the direction that WB's going in, right? And it's like that's the cap.
Imagine we still don't. It's still like a multiverse, and it's like he just like at the end of the movie, he beats a bad guy, but then he just runs, and all of a sudden, boom, like Flashpoint style, a flash of white, and there's no resolution.
And there is like the same ending as
the
Justice League
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, he's just
I still wouldn't mind. I'm like, dope.
If
it was a good movie.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
It's like the one rated R DC film they have, but now Injustice is out too, so they have that one. It's
Ooh, I'll watch
straight up
Injustice.
super gruesome.
Yeah,
they're killing everybody, like everything.
It's like spoilers, Invincible, where they like that
Yeah.
level.
Well, so like Invincible will be more like Injustice, and then Justice League Apocalypse is more like
an R-rated
game.
Yeah, it's like an R-rated
or
Justice League
Infinity War.
animated movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Infinity War was R2?
No,
it wasn't.
But like
he means like level.
like Infinity War with
like actual fatalities, like aside from like the whole snap.
They're like plugging names off of superheroes and shit. And
Oh shit.
Just like Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's called that. Is it?
It is.
Alright,
Okay. It's actually really dope. You should check it out. It's Apocalypse Dark Side Planets. That's where they're going.
Yeah.
It's straight.
With a K?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Mhm.
The Batman trilogy though.
Oh yeah.
I had to ask my boy what the hell he said, and he said, "What have you done?"
Oh,
I had no idea. Like,
I thought he said, "Where's the keys?"
yeah, I thought he was asking where something was. Also,
I don't know.
yeah. Sick trailer though.
It's also really cool that the Riddler and the Penguin are in there running around. Like it's pretty dope. You know?
Yeah.
And they're like
not
a
obvious
style.
Batman villains either.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. So I do like.
Last time they used them together was that was it Michael Keaton?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was separate movies.
They had Catwoman, Penguin,
Oh,
like
they
I said,
showed
Riddler,
one, yeah.
and then no, they didn't have Riddler.
What are you talking? Riddler
Jim Carrey was mixing them up. No, the Jim Carrey
Riddler
one
was in
a
Batman
different
and Robin,
Yeah, there we go. That was Batman and Robin one.
and the Penguin movie was just Catwoman.
No, didn't they have a different ones in there too?
Mr.
No.
Freeze is in one of them.
No, that's George Clooney. Oh, you guys are really.
We don't got George Clooney. I don't care about George Clooney. That one was garbage, even though we kind of did for 10 seconds.
Is that the one with the
enjoyed it
nipples
at
on
the
the
time. I enjoyed it at the time.
Yeah.
I remember going to the movie to see Batman and Robin with him in it, and him and Alfred had that scene, which is like everybody's looking at the theater like, what is happening here?
So it's literally been almost 20 years since those, like the Penguin and the Riddler were villains then.
Yeah, what's interesting about this movie is I feel like they strategically use villains, like that's plot driven. It's like a young Batman, and then let's make him solve a problem. He's the greatest detective on the planet. All right, let's
Which we
give
haven't
him
seen
something.
yet.
Exactly.
We haven't
Let's
seen
give him
that,
something to
yeah.
solve. And he's like angry and trying to figure himself out. So let's just throw like a gangster in there. So instead of Falcone or whatever, you throw in Penguin.
Yeah,
And then he meets like a Catwoman who's like probably finding her way too, and it's just like these two young heroes is like
A lot of chemicals to mix, and everything
yeah,
freaking blow up.
Yo, I love how he's like out of control. That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Like, he's just like
definitely
he's like
seems-
kicking ass, and like every fight seems like he's trying to kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure not.
I mean, it definitely gave me like I don't know if you guys seen Daredevil, the Netflix show.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Was it episode 5 or something like that?
Yeah.
Episode 6 when like he's in
the hallway or
scene?
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that one long shot.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they're going for.
Exactly, that whole gritty, like not polished, like
Realistic.
learning, realistic. Like you get
Yeah.
tired fighting 18 people at once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I get tired fighting myself. Like imagine fighting 18 people.
Even acting for that long, you know, like, uncut. Like I wonder how many takes it took for Daredevil. You know, that stuff.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I mean, he got shot at. Like, he just looks
Yo,
pissed
that was
after he gets
badass
shot.
as well.
All made out of that.
You know the thing is though, like he has to avoid not getting shot in the head or the mouth.
His mouth is clearly wide open. I don't know why the dude's
But he
going
just-
straight to the plated arm.
Everyone's just shooting at his.
It's like, your sacred spot got you.
Why is he not stopping?
Oh man.
And he's like electrocuting dudes in the neck, like a
Right,
hand
like-
taser.
Like he should be.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see the hand taser.
Yeah, he was straight up Black Adam on these
Yeah,
folks,
he
bro.
was Yeah.
It's like, I can make grilled cheese too. When they're talking about like, oh, you messed up the past and you messed up
Yeah,
the future,
yeah.
you showed up the college.
Like yeah,
story.
I wonder if like something happened to Keaton and he quit for a while.
I just want to see Batman Beyond. Like,
Yeah.
Why haven't
yeah.
they made a movie with that yet?
dude, that's such a great. They ended it terribly, but that's such a great like.
It's
like,
it's
It's
a
a great
great
story.
Yeah,
story.
it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome.
And then oh man, to do like a cyberpunk movie like that,
Cyberpunk
kind of like
right
like a Blade Runner Batman,
Yeah, right? How dope is that?
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd
How
be
dope
awesome.
is
Why
that?
haven't they done it yet?
Because they want to make movies like fucking Peacemaker.
What's Peacemaker?
Exactly.
This Peacemaker.
the John
John
Cena
Cena.
one. with the-
Oh, where he looks like a big gigantic baby in his
Yeah,
tiny ways.
yeah.
He always looks like a big gigantic baby.
Yeah,
I'll
when you
watch
take
it
the
though.
helmet.
I think it looks funny.
I like
It is directed by like James Gunn and shit, right?
Yeah.
the Peacemaker show.
Yeah.
Why I know that?
Yeah, it's all it's his little brainchild.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll reserve judgment because they have like it's definitely like they have a dude that's like Deadpool there, but like a budget Deadpool, like the Deadpool you have at home.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, he's wearing all blue, whatever.
Yeah, like the
all
Vigilante.
red.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, his name is actually Vigilante.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. At first, I was like, "Are you calling him Vigilante?" Oh no, his name is Vigilante.
Mhm.
Which I don't know much about him. Apparently, like Peacemaker is actually like a really, and I took this from like just the comments, just browsing over like the different websites, YouTube and so on and so forth. People are, like more upset about the fact that like Peacemaker was made to be a clown because he's like a pretty serious character.
Right.
Like he's like
If you're gonna use John Cena, you're going for like comedy clown
Yeah.
mask.
yeah, because like his mask means something. Like he has different aspects to his
I
character.
mean, he's pretty dark.
yeah, and
Like his
yeah,
thing is like he'll kill for peace.
exactly.
I don't like John Cena, so I hope it does well.
This is the Superboy signing off. See you next week.
I'm drunk as fuck.
Yes.
No,